1. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Sam and Max Save the World. I'm John MugiwaraJM, and let's begin episode 2. We've just finished, a couple minutes ago, Culture Shock. Now let's begin episode 2, Situation Comedy. I'm enjoying this so far, but kind of a bit of a hassle to go through the first one again, but no worries. So let's see if we can get 2 episodes done tonight. I'm fully aiming for it because these aren't that long. So the plan I'm going with these streams is I'm planning on doing 2 episodes a week. So we'll finish season 1 by the end of the month.
I got it.
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wake Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
Alright, episode 2 begin. Where's my cursor? Shit, I did it again. God, streaming on the PC is hard. This one runs a little bit better than the first episode.
Today, 3.5 of my most special episode ever. You don't want to miss any of our exciting guests coming up this hour. Plus, everyone in the audience is going to be getting a lifetime supply of non-dairy creamer. We don't need non-dairy creamer. We need sleep. Oh, I see. You were all thrilled when I gave you cars, then all expense paid vacations, and then home entertainment centers. But now, after I worked so hard and sacrificed so much, you'd rather sleep. It's all about you, isn't it? I guess nothing I ever do is good enough for you. Maybe we'll start using non-dairy creamer someday. That's more like it. You see, there's lots more fun to come, so stick around, America, and sit up straight. Nobody trusts a sloucher.
Good old TV. It's the only way I still feel well adjusted.
Yeah, this one definitely runs better than the other one does. Maybe it's the settings.
Ah, yes, I remember that case. Particularly gruesome.
Welcome back, America. Today, 3.5 of my miss any of our...
Alright, we already listened to that.
Hello, is this the president? It is? Really? Well, thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
Sam, it's me. Open the window. I'm trapped on the ledge again.
I guess I just leave the office. No more Brady culture nonsense, I hope. Hated that guy.
Do you remember how to get to the TV station?
I think we usually drive there. In the car?
I smell crime.
I think that's grime.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh my god, she's not doing therapy anymore. Now she's a tabloid rag.
Takes me back to my childhood. It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Wonder if there's anything to do in Bosco's.
Alien Love Triangle Times. Looks like they're sold out. Has been Brady culture behind bars.
He finally found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
What ho, Samuel? Maximilian?
What the?
You're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
It's me, Bosco.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English. No, really, what made you convert to British?
It's because everybody's got an in for me, that's why.
Then take the name tag off.
I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. Oh, they'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh, no. The skin bodies are like skinheads, but 10 times worse.
Oh shit.
Sure they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe 1,000,000.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're stealing pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course. Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from BTAD.
Meaning nothing's stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something!
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one kind of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't got yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see here. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Worth every shilling, trust me, trust me.
Oh, excuse me, I drank my water too fast.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Actually, we should get that shaving cream,
We'll buy
probably.
something.
Quite so.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid, spiffy, tickety-boo. Just bring it to the counter.
Let me guess, just like the cheese, you don't actually buy it.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Thanks, Bosco.
Hip hip, honey nut Cheerios.
I could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Horse, pig, dog, pig dog. The skin bodies rule the streets.
Blam, bugger, blimey, balance. The little bladder did it again. After him. Tally ho, fool.
Mystery pastry, it wouldn't kill you to try it.
Where are we going, Sam?
Hey!
The skin bodies can't be stopped.
After those rats!
There they are. Let's get them.
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us. The skin bodies can't be stopped.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
I thought you'd never ask. Shoot him, Sam.
I'm trying, but they have good reflexes.
I think we gotta ram them.
Give up the shaving cream, skin bodies.
The skin bodies don't give in to nobody. The skin bodies can't be stopped.
Can't dodge my shots forever.
Watch it. The skin bodies can't be stopped.
Wonder if I can get him to fall in a drain.
Can't be stopped.
Shoot him, Sam.
I'm trying, but they have good reflexes. You can't dodge my shots forever.
Watch it. The skin bodies can't be stopped.
Shoot him, Sam.
I'm trying, but they have good reflexes.
The orange sign on the road, yeah, I see it. There you go.
Hey, the shaving cream.
Okay, hold on tight, little buddy.
Mommy.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you lot.
Hey, Bosco, we've retrieved your precious shaving cream.
Jolly good show, jolly good.
Now, if you're wondering about the reward money, yes, we do accept personal checks and all major credit cards.
No! As a reward for retrieving the can of shaving cream, I hereby grant you a can of shaving cream.
Gee, thanks.
Damn it, again. It's whenever I go out of the resolution. Alright, we should go to the TV station now, I think.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy. Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could have fooled...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name, Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative, and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less? If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less, because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Quiet, knucklehead. What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we could pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream.
Amen. Happy 4th of July.
We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised?
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen
Oh,
it.
God.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy! boy, that is so mean.
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam,
Typecasted
ready?
once
I
again.
need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me Rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Frothing mad.
Cut! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm not hiring a dog who can't even do a simple rapidity scene.
I don't know what went wrong. I was feeling
Wait a minute. Wait. I got it.
Pretty disease-ridden to me.
Come back after you've taken a few thousand acting lessons.
That's more fun when somebody's watching. Hello again.
Yes?
Can we take another crack at that audition?
Fine. Let's take it from the top. Ready, Sam? Show me Rabbit. Brilliant! Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you. Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max. You just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad. You're despondent. You're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief. Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism. Such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Wait, what?
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs, and not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay.
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
Devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of side gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib?
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Shit.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
They're probably hiding a cow.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Hey, bossy.
Open up.
I don't care if it is
Open
just
up
a
in
prop.
there.
I'm
I
not
know
touching
you're
that with my
hiding a
bare hands.
cow. Hey! Open
Oh my
up.
god, the puzzle is actually the filming of the show. That's ingenious.
Whatever happened to our can of
I
spray
know
paint?
you're hiding a
I refuse to
cow.
answer on the grounds that I may incriminate both myself and a prominent local politician.
Hey!
Say no more.
Open up. Not that door. Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow. Hey! Open up.
Embarrassing idle door.
In there. I know you're hiding a cow. Not that door. Hey! Open up. All right, I know you've got... Oh, for pity's sake, this will never work if you're not even going to try to disguise the cow!
Cut!
Amateurs.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
I'll save the comedy for when the cameras are rolling. Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
They're probably hiding a cow.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow. Hey! Open up. Aha! I know you got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is my octogenarian uncle, Griswold, a retired chimney sweep from Lower, Nebraska.
Now he travels the world chasing cyclones in a mobile home.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Yeah, I'm something of a twister buff myself, ever since I saw The Wizard of Oz when I was a boy.
Have you heard the one about the 3 firemen and the football?
Please, this isn't that sort of a show. Save it for Myra.
Cut!
Shit.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Damn it. Gotta do everything again.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
See if you can squeeze in some gross out humor this time. Ready? Action!
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow. Hey! Open up. Aha! I know you got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
I'd like to introduce you to my good friend, Colonel Sanders.
Oh, Colonel Sanders?
What?
Cut.
No, 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 no. You've gone entirely too far. Comedy is comedy, but this is monstrous.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
There's another way to disguise the cow.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Don't forget to work in Max's line. Better get the serious toothpaste. Okay? Action.
The intro gets shorter every time you fuck up.
I know you're hiding a cow.
Let there be light.
Hey! Open up!
There we go.
Open up in
Life
there.
of the party.
I know. Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck a la
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Quick, do something funny.
Hey, comedy's hard work.
Better get the serious toothpaste.
Hey, that's my line.
Oh, cut.
God damn it.
Hey,
I'm afraid you've delivered the sponsor's line at a comically inopportune moment. Wait for me to do something that might call for that line to be said.
Gotcha.
let's get the set back the way it was.
This is probably how it actually is directing television.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Places, everybody. And action!
I love how they don't even bother to give them actual outfits.
Ow.
Let there be light.
They must be desperate as hell.
Hey. Open up! Open up in there. I know
There
you're
we
fighting
go.
a cow.
Life of the party.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck a la Rhine.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Ah, nature. Ah, nature. Ah, nature.
I can't use the cactus? Something on the table.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Oh my god, really?
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
He said MugiwaraJM. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
It is.
Aha! Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie!
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut. That was comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Hello again.
Hi.
Hey, bossy. What do you want to do now that we're TV stars?
Let's destroy our promising careers with a staggering cyclone of self-absorption and hedonism. Or we could try to get on the Myra show. That would be fun too.
This place kind of reminds me of my college apartment.
Haphazardly decorated with unfortunately colored dumpster recoveries?
I think it's mainly the missing wall. You know what's wrong with television today?
There's no reality show where public officials are forced to eat bugs for their corrupt misdeeds?
Yes.
It's like you can read my mind. Let's go.
Okay.
Now, that's a reality television show I'd watch. Who's never gonna be a millionaire?
Look, Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Helped millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right, the stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine, but if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How do you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How do you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else. 6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else. Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me! Do me!
Oh my! And that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it! Wow, you're amazing.
Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre! Ochre! No, mauve! Burnt sienna!
How about a color I've heard of, hmm? Pick a
Some
color. As long as
prismatologist.
it's red, green, or blue.
Red, Fred.
Ooh, I know what you're thinking. Is it real or is it illusion?
I think it means you're suffocating.
What's your business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly!
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my! How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is with magic.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
Do blue, Hugh. I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
Return to your usual albinic hue.
Wow.
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay!
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
What's the story on this prismatology flapdoodle?
Prismatology is only the greatest intellectual, emotional, and spiritual revolution ever to grace this fair planet.
Thank goodness we have someone who can give an impartial assessment.
Tell us more.
Join Prismatology today, and you too can experience the magic of true bliss.
Oh, so it's color religion.
That goes against everything I've ever hoped for. And yet now I'm strangely attracted to the notion.
Snap out of it, little buddy. We've got a case to solve.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly? Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park. Bah!
I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial-strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
Your eyes look a little spirally. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
Don't be alarmed, but I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Yeah, no, I
Hypnotized
hear
or
you.
not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean?
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Nah.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it? You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourself.
Are you sure you're not hypnotized?
Of course not. I'm just inspired. And even more so than usual.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract. And a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
We got one of
Piece
those.
Cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course! What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all? As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with how far standards for entertainment have fallen in this country.
Thanks.
But you're also going to need a recording contract and a nice, juicy scandal to be a guest on my show.
We'll be right back.
Take your time.
How do we get the scandal though? Like I figured, like recording contract, we have to, you know, record a song or something. Embarrassing idol door. That's where we get the singing contract, I'm sure.
I just don't see how you can sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Oh,
Hey,
not
Sam,
these assholes
do my
again.
eyes deceive me, or are those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the soda poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Did we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
Oh my god.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother.
Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
Oh, it's an acid pit with a
The
shark.
pool of water.
It's acid, brain freeze. Don't you ever watch the show?
Well, Peepers, you underdeveloped former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you get the
if I
scandal
ever
from
properly
Sybil
thanked
because she's a
you for
tabloid
hitting me
person
over the
now.
head recently. Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. Just doing our jobs.
Sure.
How do you manage to hit those eardrum-scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements, I don't. What you hear is pure peepers. That's almost exactly what I would have said.
Your lyrics have an intriguingly vapid quality. Did you write them yourself?
Of course! Any similarity to lyrics from other wildly popular songs is meant as homage, not theft.
I'm dying to know. Is there any truth to the rumors about lip-syncing on the old Soda Poppers TV show?
We only did that on the released version.
I'll leave you to whatever it is you're doing over here.
Good luck!
That's not even worth a comment. Hey, can I try my pipes out on this thing?
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants we can muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
I forgot to get a banjo.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call...
Busted down hound dog blues. Love is a thorny backside. Bottleneck on the freeway of doom. Just like someone else's song, only somehow better.
Busted Down Hound Dog Blues.
I am cryptic and therefore do.
May the starfish justice not impugn. Thinking about the rings on the great raccoon. Blowing like a zephyr on a dune.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers is still getting my vote.
You sing beautifully. I'd much have to vote for him.
Oh.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
Alright, so I gotta try again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call
Let's try that obvious one.
Just Like Someone Else's Song, Only Somehow Better. Chomping on a crunchy silver spoon, playing cocktail angst on my bassoon, blowing like a zephyr on a dune.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You've still got my vote.
Thanks, little buddy.
Nice, but I'd like to see some technical proficiency. Hitting a high note, for example. As it stands, Peepers still has my vote.
I really think you could do this professionally.
Thanks.
But Peepers is my brother. There's no way I'm voting for anyone else.
Okay, I can see that.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, this exciting action.
What to do, what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like
I'll try
to do
one more
a little
time.
song I call Love Has a Thorny Backside.
Even if I'm wrong, this is funny.
Shiny like a new mylar balloon. She's at brunch today with some baboon. All the girlies hear me and they swoon.
And let's hear from our judges.
Your moribund crooning is far less offensive than Peeper's excruciating slaughterhouse squalor.
Thanks.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers is still getting my vote.
That was amazing. But as long as I'm a judge, Peepers is getting my vote.
Nuts.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol,
Alright, so don't try singing again, not yet.
Once used for apples, now used for derrieres. Can I look at these?
Sure, take them. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
Let's try singing Peepers' lyrics.
Nope.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. Craving for undeserved fame and fortune.
Am I blue?
Howling at that thrifty old pump.
Damn it.
Thinking about the rings on the great raccoon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly
Nice, but I'd like to still has...
You sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. Much have to vote.
Oh. Remember, folks, exciting action.
Can I fly?
No, I'm the director, and you might if you keep fooling around.
Uh-uh. No thanks. No dice. Is that your mug?
No, it was here when I got here, last week.
Ew.
Alright, I could use a hint.
Hi.
Hi.
You got this stage set up awfully fast. You must have an army of minions to do your bidding.
No, it's pretty much just me. I used to have a stagehand, but she went to watch the Myra show.
All the more impressive then.
Sawing the hole in the floor was the hard part.
Talk to Wizard.
What can you tell me about the show you're shooting here?
Embarrassing idol, standard drill. Amateur singers with delusions of ability perform in front of a camera. Judges heckle them, and the public gets sick pleasure out of watching the carnage.
That seems clear.
Thank goodness.
Well, I'm sure you're very busy.
You got that right.
Tell me, old judge, what gruesome qualities do you look for in a singing performance?
Fraternity! I'm voting for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
I said I was sorry.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody remembered.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
A treat would be nice.
Isn't this also St. Boniface Day?
Patron saint of carnivorous plants and spiky things? I think that's next week. What kind of perks go with this gig? Do you get fancy dressing rooms and candy sorted by color?
Ooh, craft services food. Have them bring me a roasted Canada goose stuffed with lightly bruised olives, please.
Not likely. I ordered a cake for my birthday, but they never brought it.
I think the craft services crew all went in to watch the Myra show, like everybody else.
All we got was a basket of tomatoes. Ugh.
What kind of preposterously un-American weasel are you that you don't like tomatoes?
I like them just fine, but they don't like me.
What do you mean?
I once spent 12 hours in the bathroom after mistakenly eating a cucumber that was sitting next to a tomato on the plate.
Say no more. Can you eat those little cherry tomatoes? They're small.
No! No tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, nothing, or I'll be out of commission for hours.
And then my name won't be Wizard no more. It'll be Shitter.
Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
Nah, this isn't to win the game with Hugh Bliss.
Well, we've got things to do.
And things to be.
We've got a contestant, people! Hit it!
Alright, I'll try to figure this one out, so I will talk to you later. Thanks for joining, Austin.
Never going to be a millionaire with special guest host Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen, Sam, they love us!
Welcome! You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire!
Really? That's it?
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true!
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel 2 at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna go with my gut and say, Hugh Bliss.
I'm flattered, but no, that is completely wrong. You lose!
This is an outrage. I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay!
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
We've got another contestant. Hit it.
Let me see if he has a different
Welcome
question.
back. Our next contestant.
Ah, fuck, again? It's getting old fast.
Contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? Here's the question. What is the mass of a solid dodecahedron composed of unrefined nickel 3 decameters to the side rounded to the nearest milligram?
I'd have to guess Patty Duke's evil twin cousin.
Oh, so close. But no, you lose!
We'll be right back after the...
That game show was a killer. I don't think we're ever going to win $1 million.
We could if they'd ask easier questions.
Well, obviously, Bird Brain. I think this Hugh Bliss guy is a bit of a wacko.
True, but he's a colorful wacko.
Well, we've got things to do.
And things to be.
So how does this game show work?
Did you just ask me how a game show works? A contestant comes to the podium, the host reads them a question, they get it wrong, and they leave.
Just one question?
More time for commercials that way.
Look over there. It's Myra.
Where?
It's written right above the door.
I don't have time for this.
See you later.
That's a wrap.
Different questions each time. They're probably all wrong, though.
We've got another contestant. Hit it.
Welcome back.
Okay, are you ready? Here's the question. How many grains of sand are there on all the beaches in the world, discounting those currently used in sandcastles?
I'd have to say chimichanga.
Judges? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you lose.
We'll be...
I am your host, your ghost host.
Solar Tiger, thank you for the host.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it?
I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick.
What face?
Ooh, there's an idea.
No can do. Hey, a perfect fit.
Oh my god, that's clever.
We've got another contestant. Hit it!
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
No, Hugh, you're not blue.
Oh dear! Oh me, oh my! That's absolutely right!
Yes.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
Supposedly. After taxes, anyway.
Filthy rich!
Before
We
taxes,
just
I
went
should say.
bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have a cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps.
Oh, God.
Right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll
Oh, that was the funniest joke in this entire stream.
1, 2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and a million.
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be right back after these messages. Show cancel.
Quite a bulge in mine.
Studio closing. Fuck. That was gripping. Or biting, I should say. They went so bankrupt they bust the podium's lit on fire? Okay.
So how does this game show work?
Did you just ask me? A contestant come.
Just one.
More time.
See you later.
That's a wrap.
Now I have to get involved in a scandal. Why don't we go talk to Sybil? Oh, we never went in the cooking show door. See what we can get in there. Cooking without looking. My goodness, she's everywhere.
What's the story with this show?
Cooking without looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
How do you do that teleportation trick where you're always everywhere ahead of us?
Trade secret, honey.
How do you keep it so clean in here?
The complete absence of anything resembling food is helpful.
Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I never get tired of that one. Okay, actually no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
See ya.
Probably.
Dangerous implements.
Hey, Sam, can I?
No. This fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
Just go with it.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you.
Squid tentacles, wombat secretions, buffalo chips, sulfuric acid, hair gel, uranium pellets, tweed, pink mink oil, roofing tile shards, MSG, dried dingo kidneys, asbestos sprinkles, lard, monk paste, and red dye 2.
Every meal has to include some of the standards, like monk paste.
Don't forget that saying, monk paste for the taste, hope fest for the zest.
Don't skimp on the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lard ass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max. Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
A dash of pink mink oil is a must.
Nothing says I last ate real food in the 80s like the inclusion of something pink. Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake, ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
This fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake.
Well, I made a cake for Peepers' birthday. No, not Peepers. Wizard.
How about some cake?
Cake? Oh boy! Perfect for my birthday. There's no tomatoes in it, right?
Nope.
That was delicious.
And a little bit scary. You eat like Max. Nah.
Ladies
Let's
and
see what
gentlemen,
happens
please
now that
welcome
I,
our next contestant, Sam.
Let's see what happens now.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call... The agony of having everything you want or need. Chomping on a crunchy silver spoon. She's at brunch today with some baboon. All the girlies hear me and they swoon.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You've still got my vote.
Thanks, little buddy.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers is still getting my vote.
I really think you could do this professionally.
Thanks.
But Peepers is my brother. There's no way I'm voting for anyone else.
Okay, I can see that.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this. Ladies and gentlemen,
let's try it
please
one more
welcome
time.
our next contestant, Sam.
If I fuck up again without Austin,
Hello.
I'll
like
just
to
do
do
some
a little
fucking
song
guide.
I call
Sure, Happy Hound Dog Blues. Let's see what that does.
Trigger Happy Hound Dog Blues. Howling at that drifty old hunk of moon. Thinking about the rings on the great raccoon.
That would be my friend Chris playing the Tasmanian Tiger. Don't mind his name.
Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And let's hear from our judge.
Your moribund crooning is far less offensive than Peeper's excruciating slaughterhouse squalor.
Thanks.
Nice, but Idler still has...
That was
Nuts.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Action.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up a guide. God damn it, I hate to do it that way, but I don't want to be streaming all night. Okay, so I do have to go to Sybil's. Damn it. Where's the exit to the... How do you leave the studio? Oh my god, there's the poker table from Poker Night. It's probably an embarrassing idol door. Go the other way. Yeah.
Sam and Max. I saw you on the telly.
How do you watch TV from in there?
I've got monitors you don't even know about.
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
We come bearing 1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey! Food stamps! I suppose I must accept them. Oh, the Danish government conspiracy. It's hogwash! Complete codswallop! Here, then, is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works! Trust me, trust me!
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works!
Thanks, Bosco.
No thanks. I brought my lunch today.
Oh, that's right. Wait, do I need to make the cake again?
Hello?
Yeah, I'll come back.
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
What?
It's my new career. I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
So, you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it. We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies. That's nice, Sam, but not quite what I was looking for. Nobody will buy this guy as an alien with that color scheme.
Nuts.
Raisins!
Oh yeah, it's gonna be green. I know what to do about that. Watch next episode. She has another profession.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
How about another picture, Hugh?
Alright, I need to screen green first.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is with... Ah.
How about another picture, Hugh Bliss?
Of course! Gather round. Bye!
Now we have to make another cake.
Welcome once again, Jens. What
are we making this?
Today we're baking a cake. Every meal.
I'll just make the same thing I made again.
That's right.
Well said. Make sure. A dash of.
Nothing says... Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. In hand, through the magic of TV cooking show time, run gorgeous.
Oh, boy.
This fridge is...
Alright, we got the cake back. Oh, embarrassing idols, the exit. Alright, according to this, we're almost done.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now.
That was quick. Oh wait, she has a printing press right next to her desk. Okay.
It says this year's fashion is somehow different from last year's fashion.
But I still have the same brain I had last year.
Actually, you don't, but most people do. We're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
Hello?
And put ketchup on the cake.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
No, it's not, but for the purposes of what we need it for, just this one time.
are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Happy birthday.
Oh boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty. Excuse me. Oh, that was really... really... Time out for number 2!
Like I said, my name will be the shitter.
You better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call Busted Down Hound Dog Blues. Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
She's at brunch today with some baboon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
This TV station's going under. Only thing that's keeping it alive is Myra. Speaking of which...
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it?
Remind me what your requirements are for guests on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal.
What if we have our own video game?
Video games? Ugh, those things will ruin your eyes. They're awful.
We do have a recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. You should have us on as guests.
I like my guests to be celebrities audiences are talking about. Have you been embroiled in any juicy scandals lately?
Our landlady thinks I'm the one who broke the dryer in the basement.
Come back when the media is talking about you. And don't forget to wash behind your ears first.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal? You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking, and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max, celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Give her a hand, everyone. Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood. Out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Matt.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you.
Sit.
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. You're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you're talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
I'd rather talk about that bear.
I'd like to talk about that charming yet mildly insidious-looking bear on your desk. Can I see it?
I don't know, Sam. Can you?
May I see it, please?
No, you may not. And if I may say so, if there's one thing that grills my chicken, it's how our culture is in a state of modal decay. Can is not the same as may. Should is not the same as blah, blah, blah. Yak, blah, 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 blue, blue, blue.
Hopefully she'll be off on her tri-state nagging spree for a while.
Blah, 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 blah. Yak, 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 yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Testing.
Blah, blah,
1,
blah,
2,
blah.
3.
Yak, yak, yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the Alien Love Triangle Times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness! Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak. Blah 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 yak 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 bloody 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 yakety 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 yakety. Ah yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the Alien Love Triangle Times and that nasty scandalous affair of yours.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles frankly disgusting.
Well, you brought me on the show for
But
it.
the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking. Who?
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
All right, everybody, we finished episode 2. So this is the end of my stream for the night. We went a little bit longer than I should have, but I wanted to get 2 episodes knocked out, and we did. So thanks everyone for joining me. Quick rundown of the schedule while the credits are rolling. Tomorrow night I'm not streaming. I'll be at the Ant-Man and the Wasp premiere on my local theater, so I'll be away. Friday is normally when we would do God of War 3, but that's being replaced with Metroid Prime. However, because I'm canceling tomorrow's stream because I'm going to be at the movies, Tales of Symphonia, which would normally be tomorrow, will be moved to Friday. And that said, Mass Effect 2 is on Monday, and as you guys know, or if you missed it, my PS4 is on the fritz, so Xenoverse 2, Zestiria, and God of War 3 are on hiatus till I get it resolved. So, Tales of Symphonia on Tuesday, and next Wednesday we come back to Sam & Max Season 1, Episode 3, and possibly 4. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, depending on when and where you're watching this. And I will see you tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'm sorry. Friday for Tales of Symphonia. Until then, have a good one, everybody, and I'll be seeing you. Good night.